It can be argued that bridges are the perfect symbol of what man is capable of. Creating a bridge requires imagination, creativity, and ingenuity. Maintaining a bridge requires dedication, a constant attention to detail, and the ability to weather any storm that passes by. And crossing a bridge requires trust in those who laid the foundation. Once it's completed, it unites two otherwise disconnected communities and becomes an inspiring representation of humanity. On June 6, 2006, a new international bridge was dedicated connecting Long Beach, California with Brumana, Lebanon. Its name, Empower Peace.
Empower Peace will enable us, through the use of video conferencing and online streaming, to connect with youth worldwide.
أهلا وسهلا بكم في Empower Peace.
Bienvenidos a Empower Peace.
سلام، به Empower Peace خوش آمدید. بسیار خوشحالیم که شما به ما پیوستید.
Jamrep Sua, Nimsam Okone Ai Ban Joy, Empower Peace.
Empower Peace will help break down barriers and promote mutual respect.
Created at a time when cultural misunderstanding between America and the Middle and Far East was too widespread, Empower Peace provided a common ground. Using cutting-edge video conferencing technology and the internet, Empower Peace lets students meet each other in a welcoming environment. Since its inception, Empower Peace has been promoting better cultural understanding and tolerance through its unique video conferences. For 90 minutes, students talk candidly about everything from religion and culture to sports and role models. In 4 years, Empower Peace has connected hundreds of students from America, Bahrain, Egypt, Jordan, and Pakistan. Thousands more watch and participate online through the Empower Peace website. In June 2006, Empower Peace decided to venture out into new territory, connecting Millikan High School in Long Beach, California, with Brumana High School in Brumana, Lebanon. The fourth Empower Peace broadcast was hosted by two famous celebrities. Lebanese-American actress Kathy Najimy, known for her roles in the Sister Act movies, hosted the event in Long Beach, California. And in Brumana, Lebanon, Zaina Dakash facilitated the conference. Zaina is best known for her work on a political satire show on Lebanese television. During its fourth go-around, former American President Jimmy Carter had some words of support as well.
One of the things that I have learned through my experience on the world stage is that when people from different cultures have the opportunity to communicate in an open and meaningful way, they learn that they are not different after all. The beauty of Empower Peace is that you not only raise awareness of each other's cultures, but you put human faces on them as well. The desire of young people to reach out to other young people to build bridges of mutual respect is truly universal, as all of you are demonstrating here today. What you are doing is a much-needed example for us all, and I wish you the best in this endeavor as you reach out to your new friends across the globe. It is my hope that the bonds you have formed today will strengthen and continue to grow for many years to come. Best wishes to you all.
Each school chose two student representatives to lead the discussion. These student ambassadors spoke about what they hoped the conference would accomplish.
Good morning, Lebanon faculty, students, and special guests. My name is Annalicia Mejia, and I'm here in the Peace Academy. I would like to start off by expressing how excited we are about this historic connection. As students in the Peace Academy, we have learned that one of its main goals is to develop global understanding to be advocates for peace. In the last 4 years, we have focused on leadership, international negotiations, and contributing to make the world a better place through Elevate and our continued community service. Today represents the perfect model of our mission. I look forward to learning about your culture as well as sharing our culture with you.
Hi, my name is Maya Batlini and I'm 18 years old. And of course, it's an honor for all of us to be here. We live in a world where people living across the globe are a keyboard away. The world has become so interdependent that it has become very important to be aware of all the cultural diversities. This awareness will only ensure living in peace. We can only hope by such events we are able to bring together all differences and instill our knowledge with notions of peace, democracy, love of one another, and the basic ideas of acceptance.
To get a better understanding of each other's lives, students in Lebanon and Long Beach produced short films the filmmakers were asked to show a typical day in the life of a student at each school. When finished and shared with the world at the conference, the movies gave a unique perspective on 21st century high school life, from classroom time to life after school. After getting an intimate look into the lives of their counterparts thousands of miles away, the students were now ready for the main event. First, students in Lebanon and Long Beach were asked to give a brief introduction of their culture, country, and people. The answers were honest, candid, funny, and eye-opening, to say the least.
The city of Long Beach is a multicultural city and is extremely diverse, as you can see. There are people around the world that come to Long Beach just to view the variety of tourist attractions. It offers countless activities such as the aquarium, several shopping centers, music and movie theaters, art museums, sporting events, and much more. There are countless hotels and restaurants for leisure. Long Beach is a place where everyone can feel comfortable to live in because it is populated with diversity. It is definitely a city that never sleeps.
Lebanon, in fact, is a land full of surprises. It's situated at the eastern edge of the Mediterranean Sea. And its beautiful weather is a major fact in the lively Lebanese way of life. Skiing in winter, swimming in summer, or why not do both in springtime? Lebanese are well-educated, sociable, fashionable, and generous. They love to live and have as much fun as possible. The nightlife is vibrant, and when others are sleeping, the Lebanese are still dining and dancing every night of the week.
I grew up in Long Beach, and one thing I love most about it is walking down my block, I see different people of different cultures and ethnicities relating, conversating, and playing with others from different backgrounds. I really value Long Beach and all different types of people it composes of. When I see my neighbor, I don't see the color of their skin. I just see another creature of God's beautiful creation. There are many things in Los Angeles County to do, such as Disneyland, also known as the happiest place on earth. Seeing all the different types of people, having the same enjoyable feeling on a teacup ride is just another image of peace among the world. Long Beach's greatest attribute is its diversity, and thinking that there's a dominant culture is like the philosopher Plato would say, you are living in the world of shadows.
The alphabet was first invented by the Phoenicians, who were the earliest Lebanese people. Our own Michael Debaré performed the first open heart surgery. Our Maxime Shaya climbed Mount Everest, and Charles Ashi works in the NASA, and our own Gibran Khalil Gibran wrote many famous novels and poems, which have been translated into over 20 languages, including the Prophet. A few people who have heard of Lebanon immediately associate us with deserts, camels, and tents. I would like to make it clear to everyone that we are a modern, extremely developed, democratic country, and yes, we do have internet connections to the outside world. We do not live in tents, do not ride camels, and our 4 seasons, in addition to the vast amount of rainfall during winter, are nowhere near a desert environment. In addition, not all girls wear long veils and dresses, and not all men have long beards. And one thing is for sure, we are not terrorists.
Thanks, everyone. I think we all learned something here. Now back to you, Kathy, for some follow-up questions.
Really exciting, and something that struck me during when your students were speaking is that they were all speaking English. So maybe next time we do this broadcast, we all can learn a little Arabic. So thank you for that. Thank you for knowing this language. We're now going to start our round robin of questions. We're going to go back and forth from Long Beach to Lebanon asking questions about culture. Let's start here in Long Beach. Cynthia Hernandez, you have a question for Lebanon?
Yes, my name is Cynthia Hernandez. I'm 17 years old and I attend Millikan High School. And my question is, at what age are you considered an adult? And what are the rights you gain when this happens?
In Lebanon, legally, you're considered an adult at the age of 18. In some parts of Lebanon, such as villages in the mountains, they usually go by legal terms and traditions. But a lot of people in the city usually go out very often and go, for example, for clubbing and buy alcoholic drinks and cigarettes without the use of IDs, and much more before the age of 18. But some families tend to be a little bit more conservative than others, so it depends.
My question is, how close to reality is what we see on television? For example, the OC.
It's surprising to hear that we watch the same shows for entertainment, but then again, that's another thing we have in common. Long Beach is actually just a half hour away from the real OC. We watch such shows religiously, not because they are the most accurate portrayals of our day-to-day lives, but probably because they're an entertaining exaggeration of what life can be like in a beach community.
In Long Beach, interracial marriages are very common and often saw as beautiful. And I was wondering, how do people in Lebanon view others who marry outside of their race or religion?
In general, interracial marriages are not really accepted, and Lebanese laws do not approve of it. Such marriages, they have to take place in civil courts. However, some Lebanese do not consider it an issue, but still have to deal with all the family surrounding and family problems and opinions and pressure. In some regions, such marriages are not accepted very easily by society, but gradually they are becoming part of our daily life. Thank you.
My question for you is, what stereotypes of Lebanon and Lebanese people do you have? How do you think we live our lives? And how do you picture Lebanese people?
We mostly think of Lebanon as having a national religion, and that your lives are more reserved and conservative, and for us less entertaining, more family oriented, and we view Lebanon people with their skins more covered up and more tan.
Usually families in Lebanon are really closely knit, and you often find extended families under one roof. And I wanted to know if by the time we're 18 in the States, are kids supposed to be independent adults and self-sufficient?
It depends on what kind of family you're coming from, whether you go off when you're 18 and live on your own, or whether you stay at your house. Most of us, I think, are going to college, hopefully. And I myself, I'm going to stay at home during college because I don't have the financial means to on my own, but some people do go out and live on their own.